and I call the Parliamentary Secretary to the Prime Minister.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Australia is in the midst of an ice epidemic. Every state and local government area is affected, with the devastating effects of ice destroying young people and families across the country. Unfortunately, the Knox municipality, which coincides broadly with the boundaries of my electorate of Aston, is not immune. In fact, Knox has become an ice hotspot, with drug offences skyrocketing over the last 5 years. Australia-wide, the rate of ice use as the main form of drug among amphetamine users has doubled in the last 12 months alone, from 22% in 2010 to 50% now. Those using ice are doing it more frequently, with people using it at least monthly doubling from 12% in 2010 to 25% in 2013. Around 90,000 Australians aged 14 and over. This is an epidemic which we must get on top of. In the middle of July, I organised a local ice public forum held in Rowville, and the Knox Police, together with local social and health workers and the Federal Minister for Justice, Michael Keenan, heard from over 140 concerned local residents about the effects of ice. Many who attended were directly affected by the spread of ice through family members who are current addicts or recovering addicts. Many others were parents concerned about what might happen to the young children if the spread of ice continues. The message from residents was clear. We must tackle this epidemic head-on. Locally, I'm currently putting together the Aston Ice Report, which is designed to outline what Knox residents believe is the best course of action to tackle ice locally and nationally. And this incorporates views from both that public forum as well as from my Facebook page, from emails and meetings that I've had. And some of the key themes which are coming through include, firstly, a focus on early prevention, which involves better education, some hard-hitting public campaigns, similar to the anti-smoking campaigns, and aiming for cultural change around drug use. Secondly, to tackle both the supply and demand side of ice through stronger penalties for users, manufacturers and suppliers, and to boost services, police services on the ground. And thirdly, for additional funding for rehabilitation services to help people get off drugs. Nationally, as you'd be aware, the government is taking a variety of steps to tackle ice. Just yesterday, the Prime Minister announced $1 million to establish a national Dob in a Dealer campaign. We also announced a boost to the crime fighters' capabilities of the Australian Crime Commission with an additional $18 million funded from the proceeds of crime. And last week, the Parliament passed legislation to crack down on middlemen and drug couriers bringing precursors into the country to make ice. We all know ice is at epidemic levels in Victoria, in the nation, and is increasingly a problem in the Knox community, which we must get on.